You ever look at someone and think, I would destroy my career, my credit score, and my friendships just to hold your hand for 3 seconds? That's lust. And it's evil. Lust is not love. It's not sweet. It's not romantic. It's your brain going rogue, setting your standards on fire and whispering, do it. Ruin everything. It'll be hot. Let's talk about this manipulative little monster we call lust. Lust is the devil in a crop top. Let's not sugarcoat it. Lust is a menace. It's not about connection. It's about craving. It's not about who they are. It's about what your brain thinks they are after half a glance and a smirk. Lust is basically a pop-up ad. Flashy, loud, full of lies. Click on it, and next thing you know, your emotional hard drive is fried and you've subscribed to Bad Decisions Monthly. And unlike love, which takes time to grow, lust shows up uninvited, fast, loud, and way too confident. What's actually happening in your brain? So who's behind this disaster? Your brain. Your very own betrayal machine. When you lust, your brain hits you with a chemical cocktail that turns you from rational adult into sweaty Shakespeare. The main ingredients. Dopamine makes everything feel like a reward. You're not attracted, you're on a dopamine bender. Testosterone and estrogen, the horny squad. They don't care about your long-term goals. They care about thighs and jawlines. Norepinephrine makes your heart race, palms sweat, and logic run for the hills. Oxytocin shows up after you hook up and tries to emotionally glue you to someone who doesn't even say, thank you. Together, this is the perfect recipe for a full-blown, irrational, wild-eyed obsession with someone who can't even spell you correctly. Evolution made you thirsty. Let's blame our ancestors for this mess. Back in the day, lust was useful. Caveman sees cavewoman. Cavewoman has symmetrical face. Boom, babies. It didn't matter if they had matching values or Spotify tastes. Lust was there to yell. Breed now. Ask questions later. So even now, in the age of Wi-Fi and therapy, your brain is still running caveman software. You're out here thinking you're in love, when your DNA just saw strong hips and a good immune system. It's biology, not destiny. Just really dumb, horny biology. Lust is not deep. It's dumb. Here's the thing no one wants to admit. Lust is shallow. It doesn't care if someone's kind. It doesn't care if they make you laugh or support your dreams. Lust cares if their face looks like it was carved by Greek gods and they walk like they know it. You're not in love. You're hypnotized. You can have nothing in common with someone and still be obsessed. Why? Because lust doesn't need context. It just needs curves, collarbones, or a voice that sounds like sin. Lust makes you straight up stupid. When lust takes over, your IQ drops like a bad crypto investment. You ignore red flags like, they ghosted you, then unghosted you at 2 a.m. They say things like, I don't believe in labels. Their entire personality is vibes and vibes only. But you convince yourself. They're mysterious. No, they're just emotionally unavailable and bad at texting. Lust turns you into a lawyer for someone who doesn't even show up to court. You defend them, justify them, romanticize them, all because your hormones are throwing a rave in your skull. Lust will lie to you. On purpose. Lust is a con artist. A full-blown scammer. It tells you, this is real. They're different. Ignore that weird gut feeling. Your friends are just jealous. Lust wants you to shut up and commit to the chaos. It doesn't care what happens next. It's not your future talking. It's your reptile brain in heat. And by the time you realize it, you've already sent the text. Or worse, the photo. Why you lust after the wrong people. Here's a fun fact. Lust targets people who are objectively bad for you. Why? Because the danger makes it feel intense. And your stupid brain confuses intensity with importance. So now you're drawn to people who are emotionally cold, people who are chaotic, people who say, I'm not ready for anything serious like it's a fun challenge. Lust loves mystery. It loves inaccessibility. It loves drama. Why fall for someone stable when you could fall for someone who disappears every 2 weeks and randomly texts you, hey stranger? The aftermath. Welcome to Regretville. Eventually lust fades. Always. And when it does, you're left staring at someone wondering, wait, why did I ever like you? The spell is broken. The hormones are gone. You're sober now, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And what do you see? A person who doesn't share your values, who chews with their mouth open, who says facts too often. You realize it wasn't real. It was just lust, the emotional catfish. Lust is not love. Period. Let's be super clear here. A lust is fast. Love is slow. A lust is selfish. Love is generous. A lust wants now. Love waits. Love builds. Lust consumes. Love brings peace. Lust brings confusion, chaos, and the occasional restraining order. If it starts like fire and ends like ash, it was lust. And if you have to Google signs they actually like me, it was definitely lust. How to outsmart lust. Can you beat lust? Not really, but you can slow it down. Wait. Actually wait. Ask real questions. Listen to your friends. Especially the mean one. They're always right. Pay attention to how you feel after the high fades. And if you're still thinking about them when the hormones settle, maybe just maybe it's not lust. But honestly, probably still lust. Lust is a scam with hot packaging. So why do we lust? Because we're biologically cursed. Because our brains are thirsty. Because evolution wants us to make sexy mistakes. But make no mistake, lust is not love. Lust is not your friend. Lust is a beautiful lie wrapped in good lighting and perfume. And if you fall for it too hard, too fast, you're going to end up eating ice cream in bed, rewatching TikToks of them like it was something real. It wasn't. This has been this. Stay smart. Stay hydrated. And for the love of your self-esteem, put your phone down and go outside. Peace.